Earning $1,000 a month can feel limiting, but the first steps you take matter more than the amount itself. Early habits shape outcomes long before income grows. The most important first move is stabilizing your financial base. Predictability reduces stress and creates the mental space needed for better decisions. Before chasing growth, control what leaves your account. Tracking expenses reveals patterns that quietly drain progress without providing real value. Many people focus on earning more too quickly. Without structure, higher income often disappears as fast as it arrives. Building a simple budget is not about restriction. It creates awareness, which naturally improves choices without forcing deprivation. The next priority is creating a small emergency buffer. Even modest savings reduce pressure to make desperate decisions. Unexpected expenses are more damaging at low income levels. Preparation protects momentum when surprises appear. Another crucial step is separating needs from wants. Clarity prevents emotional spending that undermines stability. Consistency matters more than size. Small, regular actions create habits that scale as income increases. Automating basic savings removes friction. When saving happens automatically, discipline becomes easier to maintain. Avoid debt used for lifestyle comfort. Borrowing future income limits flexibility and increases stress. If debt exists, understand it clearly. Awareness replaces anxiety and helps prevent avoidance. Focus on reducing high-interest obligations first. Lowering financial drag improves progress without increasing income. Another early step is setting clear priorities. Goals give direction and reduce impulse-driven decisions. Many people skip planning because numbers feel uncomfortable. Facing reality early prevents larger problems later. Building financial confidence starts with control. Control reduces fear and improves long-term thinking. Avoid comparing your income to others. Comparison creates pressure that leads to poor choices. Another important habit is patience with progress. Growth feels slow at first, but consistency compounds quietly. Learning basic money principles is essential. Knowledge improves judgment and reduces dependence on luck. Avoid chasing quick wins. Fast money often introduces risks that low incomes cannot absorb. Protect your time carefully. Time invested in learning or skill building creates future income potential. Another key step is separating saving from spending money. Clear boundaries reduce temptation during stress. Living simply is not a setback. Simplicity creates room for progress and reduces anxiety. Avoid over-optimizing early. Simple systems are easier to maintain and less likely to fail. Regularly reviewing progress keeps habits aligned. Small adjustments prevent drift. Stability should come before ambition. A steady base supports future growth. Emotional control matters more than strategy. Calm decisions protect limited resources. Another step is defining what success means for you. Personal benchmarks prevent discouragement. Understand that income growth takes time. Preparing now positions you for opportunity later. Earning $1,000 a month is a starting point. What you do first determines whether progress follows. Another important step is building a habit of intentional saving. Even a small amount saved consistently reinforces discipline and creates psychological momentum. Many people wait to save until income increases. This delay weakens habits that are easiest to build when numbers are small. Saving first, not last, changes behavior. What remains after saving feels easier to manage than trying to save what is left. Another priority is understanding cash flow timing. Knowing when money comes in and goes out prevents shortfalls and unnecessary stress. Avoid relying on credit for everyday gaps. Credit hides problems instead of solving them, especially at lower income levels. Learning to say no to unnecessary spending is a skill. Each refusal strengthens long-term control and confidence. Another early focus should be stability in housing and utilities. Predictable essentials reduce mental strain and free energy for growth. Protect yourself from small recurring expenses. Subscriptions and habits often consume more than expected over time. Tracking progress weekly keeps awareness high. Short feedback loops help correct mistakes before they grow. Avoid financial multitasking. Focus on one or two priorities at a time to prevent overwhelm. Another step is improving financial organization. Clear records reduce confusion and support better decisions. Building confidence comes from follow-through. Doing what you planned builds trust in yourself. Avoid comparing starting points. Everyone's timeline is different, and comparison erodes patience. Another useful habit is planning for irregular expenses. Annual or seasonal costs should not become emergencies. Reduce friction wherever possible. Simple systems outperform complex plans at low income levels. Protect savings from easy access. Friction helps prevent emotional withdrawals during stress. Another key step is identifying income stability risks. Understanding vulnerabilities allows early adjustments. Invest time in learning skills that increase earning potential. Skills compound faster than income alone. Avoid distractions promising fast success. Focused effort produces more reliable progress. Another habit is maintaining realistic expectations. Slow improvement is normal and sustainable. Keep goals small and achievable. Progress builds confidence when wins feel attainable. Avoid financial perfectionism. Consistency matters more than flawless execution. Another step is setting boundaries with others. Protecting your finances may require uncomfortable conversations. Understand that motivation fluctuates. Systems keep progress moving when motivation fades. Another habit is reviewing mistakes without judgment. Learning replaces shame and improves outcomes. Protect your mindset carefully. Negative self-talk undermines discipline and persistence. Focus on what you can control daily. Small controllables accumulate into larger change. Another step is planning for modest lifestyle upgrades. Slowly, gradual changes prevent setbacks. Recognize that stability creates opportunity. Calm foundations allow growth when chances appear. Earning $1,000 a month is not a limitation. With the right first steps, it becomes a foundation. Another important step is building confidence through repetition. Repeating small financial actions daily creates trust in the process and reduces hesitation over time. Avoid tying self-worth to income level. Separating identity from earnings protects motivation and prevents emotional decisions. Another habit is prioritizing health and energy. Physical and mental stability support better focus and long-term consistency. Protect progress from social pressure. Spending to fit in often delays financial stability and creates unnecessary stress. Another step is choosing simplicity over optimization. Early complexity increases failure risk without meaningful benefit. Focus on habits that scale. Systems that work at low income levels remain effective as income grows. Avoid reacting to every financial setback. Temporary disruptions should not derail long-term behavior. Another habit is practicing delayed upgrades. Waiting before increasing expenses strengthens discipline and preserves flexibility. Protect your savings from emotional decisions. Clear rules prevent impulse-driven withdrawals. Another step is learning to sit with discomfort. Discomfort often signals growth rather than danger. Avoid chasing motivation. Discipline built through routine is more reliable than emotional drive. Another habit is maintaining realistic optimism. Expect challenges while remaining confident in your ability to adapt. Protect future opportunities by avoiding irreversible decisions. Flexibility is valuable when income is limited. Another step is investing time before investing money. Knowledge and skills reduce mistakes later. Avoid urgency-driven commitments. Time pressure often leads to unfavorable terms and regret. Another habit is reviewing priorities during calm periods. Stability is the best time to prepare for change. Protect your environment. Reducing constant spending cues makes discipline easier. Another step is learning from others without copying blindly. Adapt ideas to your situation and temperament. Avoid measuring progress too frequently. Space allows habits to compound quietly. Another habit is building emotional resilience. Calm responses preserve momentum during stress. Protect small wins. Recognizing progress reinforces consistency. Another step is planning for income growth responsibly. Prepare systems before money increases. Avoid shortcuts. Sustainable progress favors patience over speed. Another habit is focusing on controllable behaviors. Outcomes follow behavior, not the other way around. Protect your time from distractions. Time invested wisely compounds alongside money. Another step is defining what enough means early. Clarity prevents endless chasing. Avoid lifestyle inflation when income rises. Stability today supports freedom tomorrow. Another habit is trusting the process. Doubt fades when actions remain consistent. Protect your mindset during slow periods. Slow progress does not mean wrong direction. Ultimately, earning $1,000 a month is not the problem. The absence of structure is. When structure, patience, and discipline come first, even modest income becomes a powerful starting point.